We must move against the Warring Triad now, or suffer the consequences. The seal is cracked and the icons stir. Should they be allowed to awaken and resume their titanic conflict, it would be akin to the coming of a second calamity. You mean the 8th umbral calamity? You, Jake, represent our best hope of eliminating this threat. Victory hinges upon no less than the total destruction of the Warring Triad. So, if the Warring Triad powers that whole floating island, would destroying the Warring Triad shut the island down and make it fall from the sky? I'm not certain. Being the nearest to wakefulness, the icon Sephiroth shall be your first adversary. Make your preparations and join me on the flagship in Azizla. We shall speak further there. Alright, well, you don't seem in a big hurry to get there, but sure, why not? Alright, we gotta look at these statues. I think these are the three, the triad. So, some four-armed dude, a lot of horns, whole arm axe, halberd thing. You only have 2 arms, though. And last but not least, a Medusa-like head, and then she's up here. I like that I think it's like a statue of a head that she's floating on top of. This huge ring thing behind her. All right. This is the place, Warrior of Light. Here we will find the containment facility wherein entities of incalculable power lie chained, their fathomless energy siphoned away by the Allagan devices. As I warned you, Sephiroth possesses the most immediate threat. His dreaming mind drifts perilously close to consciousness. Thus must his destruction be our first concern. Let us continue inside and wait before the doors of the containment facility. Oh, it's multiple people. It is Y'shtola, but also Urianger. Your adversary is the icon Sephiroth of the Warring Triad, otherwise known by the historians of the Allag as the Fiend. He was once the patron deity of a tribe of tree-like beings native to Mericidia, but was subdued by the Allagan Empire after a lengthy war of attrition. After his defeat, he was imprisoned for use as a source of power. Even now, Sephiroth is neither truly living nor dead, his mind bound in a dream, while his body energies are harnessed by Allagan technologies. Thinking maybe he's the four-armed guy, because we've seen a lot of treants and stuff that are four-armed in the woods around Gridania, so maybe, but I could be off on that. It seems you have no choice but to divide our forces. One team must locate the controls to Sephiroth's shackles and disable them, while the other stands ready to destroy him at the moment of his awakening. Given the nature of our adversary, none save those under the aegis of the Echo should be permitted to enter the containment facility. The risk of primal influence is too great. Activating verification systems, lifting access restriction to Triad control. Simple enough. Warning, verification system detect multiple unauthorized vessels entering restricted airspace. Security systems engaging intruders. The Garleans. Come, Urianger, we must keep the Imperials occupied. He's not exactly a fighter. I wonder how he would help.
Would you like party leader status?
No, I am great. I am very good. I'm also glad there's going to be another tank, so that way when I fail epically, they can take over and do the right job for me. Whoa. Whoa. Doesn't look like I guessed correctly about the forearms.
Sephiroth's restraints now. Good luck.
No, this is the first guy because he's got the bat wings. So I think that he's got 2 arms in each of them. Oh my goodness, yes! Whoa, epic. Clearly I miscounted. Did someone say 4 arms? I meant to say 6 arms. What? Okay, all right, let's go. Let's go. I don't want to stand near the tanks when they're doing their tanking thing. Okay. These pretty much always mean get away from everyone else. Oh, I did not see that coming. He turned around. Okay. I saw little Baba run over there. I was like, wait, what are you doing? Okay. DPS check. Why do I not have Iron Will on? Good job, other tank guy. You're doing a much better job than me. I don't think I want to stand too close to the edge. Whoa, he just fell backwards. Was that only part 1? Oh! Oh! Oh my! So we're all dead. Oh my. Please don't punch. Wow. Oh no, my goodness. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Ugh. We can hit him from here. Wow. Okay, so he blasts you backwards. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Did the other tank die? No, it was a Dragoon of all people, of course. Oh, oh, go, 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 go. Nope, I didn't make it. I was so close. Okay, so you're all standing like right at the edge of it. I guess you probably also thematically take the least amount of shrapnel damage when he does that. Good music too. Oh, did we finish him? I wasn't even paying attention to his health. Yeah. I don't think he's dead yet though. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Insane. There were so many mechanics of that one. I literally was not even paying attention to his health at all. That was crazy. I love it. When the bow wakes, the cradle will fall. Down goes Sephiroth, primal and all. You did it! I've seen you in action before, but never gets anything that big. Alex kept telling me to run, but I couldn't tear myself away. I don't think I blinked once during that whole battle. Did I blink once? I can't even remember if I did or not. A hero, tried and true. If only I had possessed such strength. If only I had possessed such strength. Had? What's in your past that you need to possess such strength? Y'shtola, this is Kryl. Icon eliminated. Oh, if only you could have seen it. Jake gave Sephiroth the mother of all rude awakenings, and your distraction was perfect. We've encountered not a single Imperial soldier. Yes, understood. Let's swap tails to the Rising Stones then. I feel like our next one's not going to be quite as easy. Ascian? Who is it that's watching? Ah, there he is. Regus von Hydrus. Your senses are sharp, young one. Your Garleans never learn. You covet the means to enslave primals, but in your headlong dash to control that which you do not understand, you show less wisdom than the very beast tribes that summoned them. Wow, that's insulting. That's dark magics coming from his one. Is he a thaumaturg? I have no interest in crossing blades, haha, it's magic. His children. Live, grow strong, and mayhap one day you will warrant my attention. Wow. Both are quite happy to spar with words, as you can see. I looked back and you weren't there. Did something happen? Not of consequence. I mistook a shadow for a man. Just what are you hiding beneath that mask of yours? A longing for hope? An appetite for power? A lingering sense of regret? Is that what your gifts tell you? No, those are just wild guesses. But I wonder if some few of my words didn't strike close to the mark. That was a performance then. A ruse to uncover my true nature. I see I shall have to keep my wits about me. Well, he didn't give us anything to go off of, so... Shrug. So, Warrior of Light, how did it feel to strike down so great a foe? Pretty awesome. I mostly was just watching what everyone else was doing and trying to copy them as much as possible, but I like the 6 arms. That was really neat. Welcome back, everyone. Through thine all-surpassing skill at arms do we now take our first step in ridding this star of the Warring Triad's baleful presence, and in such wise do we lessen the burden bequeathed unto us by the vainglory of Allagan. Know, however, that the 2 icons which remain are thought equal in might to Sephiroth, and may yet exceed him. Ere thou proceed, I would counsel thee to marshal thy strength, and give careful thought to thy preparation. The Master taught me that the entity known as Sephiroth was this world's first sacred tree, elevated to godhood by the belief of its worshippers. There's no power more fearsome than that born of unconditional faith and unbending ideal. 'Tis plain your master found in you a willing student. Tell me, who was it who taught you of Alag's technology's potential for calamity? Or are these your own words? See, everyone's so curious about him. Must you persist with this infuriating veil of secrecy? I, for one, would very much like to know who this master of yours is, among other things. I do not ask out of idle curiosity. If we are to fight as comrades, we need to be able to trust each other. Anyway, we had best be off. Do send word if there are any further developments. A companion now, am I? Yeah, you can be a companion. I am troubled, Warrior of Light. The 6th Legion will not soon surrender its pursuit of the Allagan technology. It would seem the thing I feared most has come to pass. The Guardians have succeeded in dispelling the barrier Urianger placed upon the entrance to the research facility. You must intercept and destroy them before they acquire the means to control the primal entities. Y'shtola requests that we assemble at the scene of the intrusion. Pray depart at once, and I will join you when I have informed the other scions of this development. Time to leave the Rising Stones for a second time. Hi! Cute little wave. Well met, Unu Kalai. And thank you for answering my summons so swiftly, Jake. We shall all be glad of your presence should we meet with the 6th Legion, as seems all but certain. 'Tis passing strange. I wove the ward in accordance with the most closely guarded teachings of the Archmages of Charlayan. Naught was left to chance. That they should succeed in unraveling so complex a skein of magicraft, and with such surpassing swiftness, 'tis passing strange. Before all else, we must move to safeguard the knowledge which enables the Allagans to harness primal energies. A particular concern is the geneticist expression, an ethereochemical formula which allowed the scholars of Yorn to create substance from nothingness. I know of no such formula. Whence came you by this information? From your enigmatic master, perchance? He did furnish me with that morsel, yes, and knowing exactly which prize the Legantus now seeks enables us to predict his position. Do you not see? We have been gifted the perfect opportunity to remove the head of an entire legion. I didn't think you quite so bloodthirsty. Surely safeguarding secrets should take precedence over slaying Legantuses. Kryle's sentiments reflect my own, yet the two objectives need not be mutually exclusive. What say you, Urianger? He's so perplexed about they got through his ward. Verily, 'twas a warding spell of labyrinthine intricacy, the brainchild of the head of the students of Baldascion himself. Even the most learned Archon would require some several moons to disentangle such an enchantment. To do so in mere bells would require some preternatural power akin to the very echo itself. The Warrior of Darkness!
We gotta disband the party. I think this is a solo instance.
Solo instance? Yeah, it is. Level 60. No! Alright, people, I'll see you on the other side. Alright, let's do this. Cool that we get to fight with all of them, though. That's awesome. We actually get to see them battle it out. And Y'shtola will help us. These instances are becoming way better. The Legantus himself is here. Oh, that was him. He was just fighting the Allagan. I need no assistance. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, so Urianger is gonna solo him. With his little carbuncle! Go, carbuncle, go! So Urianger is the summoner too. Good to know. Van Hydrus.
In the name of the Emperor!
Here comes more problems. Oh, we got a claw. Alright. Let's stand guard. Oh, what? Mistress Kryle, is she okay? Oh my goodness. Miss keep Legantus from his prize. We leave you in her care. Wow, alright. Be safe, Miss Kryle. Inside the barrier. Oh, Y'shtola, that's awesome. Yeah, I probably could have beaten him before he did that. After the Legantus. Oh, I bet Y'shtola's gonna be like, I'll take care of these. And still they come. This is not the first time we've done through this. I will handle this. This time, please don't get lost in the live stream. Alright? Actually come back immediately. Maybe don't get crushed by rubble. Uh-oh, we gotta stop him. I have exposed the bones of their work. Now to extract the marrow. We're here to stop the surgery. Even in my moment of triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall present my prize to the Emperor alongside your head. Nice sword. So are we solo now? We are. I wonder if he immediately launches to attack. Thank you for being patient while I got a little water. Wanted to be fully hydrated for the fight. Oh.
There is nowhere to run.
I didn't need to run. I was just using my shield to destroy your little robots. Whoa.
Can you withstand this?
Yeah, I withstood it just fine. Thank you, though. He's so encouraging. It's really sweet of him.
In the name of the Emperor.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, do you mind coming over here where it's not on fire? Thank you. My weapons inhibitors exist for a reason. Whoa! What? What? It's a jaguar! Oh, do I attack it? Oh, I can attack it. Uh-oh, now we're in trouble. I don't think we're gonna beat it in time.
Enough!
Okay, we didn't take too much damage. Yeah, they're like, no. My wounds will not slow my blade should you seek to bar my path. And you would slay me, no doubt, but it would be your final act. Oh, here's Urianger as well. I think it's time for you to beat a hasty retreat. The Emperor but desires a means to shackle the Icons in their destructive appetites. Why do you rail against your own salvation? It is not for man to wield such power. The primal energy your Emperor seeks to contain would be as kindling waiting for a spark. Forget not the White Raven, Legantus. Like thee, he presumed to wield the power of the Allag, and invited the calamity in so doing. We know about the Black Wolf, but I don't know about the White Raven. That, I think, is new.
That was Nail in Bahamut.
Ah, nice. Nice. This star's fate is too important to be decided by any one man. A warmongering savage least of all. Insults don't help in situations like this. Have care, boy. You speak of my Emperor, but dying here in defense of his honor will not further his cause. A potion. Oh, blinding light. He pulled out glamour! He pulled out some super leveled up relic. Well, well, I appear not to be dead. You appear to be injured, though. Our foes gave us no quarter. Had Unukalai stinted in his defense of thee, thou mayest be certain thy wounds would be far worse. Little man helped out. Now show us your face, your blushing face. I could do no less. Mistress Kryl is here at my behest, after all. I appreciate you staying at my side. Thank you. See, they're getting along so well. It's so precious. 'Twas not. You can't take a compliment, can you? What's he gonna say? You're welcome? You are welcome. Yeah, he gave in. You don't have to give everyone the cold shoulder or hide behind a mask. My colleagues yet toil upon their enchantments. I come to thee in secret that I might question thee outside their hearing. Aye, I would speak with the one who undid my subtlest magicraft. He who invited Imperial Legantus into the facility in hopes of engineering the man's demise at the hands of the Warrior of Light. Oh, he figured it out. I would not have suspected that it was him. And you have proof of this? Thine own words betrayed thee. Thou didst speak of the Empire's desire to claim the Genesis expression, the existence of which even the learned Mistress Kryl was ignorant. Whence then did the Legantus come by such definitive knowledge? And then there is the matter of mine unraveled ward. None save one possessed by an otherworldly gift could have so swiftly effected its dissolution. Know thee of another blessed with such? He was talking about you would have to have the echo to be able to take it apart that quickly. And we already know that he has the echo, or we suspect strongly that he has the echo because he has hinted at it himself. I sought to use the most dangerous secrets of Allag as bait. Who among you would agree to such a reckless plan? I mean, we've done more reckless things in the past, so, you know, we probably would still be on board. So he also totally admitted everything right there. Know that salvation of this star is an end too vast for any one of us to accomplish alone. Shouldst thou fail to trust in thy comrades, I foresee thy actions precipitating some terrible misfortune. Uh-oh. Indeed. I would ask that thou forgive Unukalai this transgression, and keep mention of it from Mistress Kryl. 'Twould be a pity for one foolish decision to wither their budding camaraderie, ere it had a chance to bloom. And speaking of, here they come. There you are, you rotten idler. When Y'shtola realized we were struggling with the wards alone, she was absolutely livid. Never mind the Warring Triad. I have awoken Archon Y'shtolas to match this wrath. In a supplicant mood shall I return at once, and there atone for my indolence. Go, Urianger, you are needed. Come, Jake. It is time we return to the Rising Stones. Yeah, and next time let us know if you're going to try to do something crazy like that. As Urianger suggested, I possess the gifts of the Echo. We guessed as much off of his hints earlier, though it is of a nature different from yours. Regardless, I would use my gift for the same self-purpose, the salvation of the star, and nothing possesses a greater threat to the world than the proliferation of primal harnessing technology. This I know only too well. What I am about to divulge concerns the fate of another star entirely. Another star entirely. On this other world, a magic was devised that allowed the realm's champions to use a stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals. Well, we've used Auracite before to just collect a whole lot of ether that we then fought the Ascians with. So armed, the heroic souls conquered god after god, oblivious to their weapon's fatal imperfection, its propensity to bleed primal energies. And with each victory, the heroes changed, transformed at last into fiends of endless appetite. Insatiable in their hunger for aether, they ultimately went to war over the star's ever-dwindling life force, and fought until there was nothing left. Thus, as Urianger so astutely observed, when I am faced with those who would rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. How do you know so much about a whole different star and everything that happened there? Know that my master, too, cares deeply about the fate of this star. I am his servant, his instrument, sent here to ensure that the same tragedy does not consume another world. So this is like star hopping, because his master cares about the whole planet. Okay, so we're talking about God and a demigod. I'm not sure. Or like an archangel or something. Fascinating. Warrior of Light, if this world is to survive, we must needs move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the Warring Triad must be toppled. Following our encounter with Legantus, Archon Y'shtola detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, simply known as the Goddess in former times. Such readings can mean only one thing: she is close to awakening. Let us return to Azizla forthwith and put an end to this primal deity, lest she rise again in all her terrible glory. Every day, get up and commute all the way to the top of Azizla, alright? This is... At least there's no traffic. Who is this? Whoa! The first Demiurge? What? It's like a reverse character, because he's like the colors have been shifted. Rarely is my shield thus tested. Could seem the Allagans have not been lax in their recruitment. The Allagans? Here's another one. Wow. Okay, so these are like not the Warriors of Light. I wonder if these are the beings that he talked about consuming the other world. And now they're here wanting to consume this world too. They definitely look very otherworldly, that's for sure. Still your tongues, we have stalled them long enough. Uh-oh. With scales in hand, the goddess shall arise, and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful Worm King at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Hear my words in despair, Allagans. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization has birthed the instruments of its own undoing. It's well that you are here, Jake. I should like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood their words, did you? You couldn't even understand what they were saying? Oh, I got so many questions. 'Twas a Mericidian dialect, if mine ears do not deceive, though one which beareth scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As our antagonist's meaning, I do gladly defer to those blessed with the echo. So they're like from way back in the Mericidian era, and apparently the echo allows us to translate multiple languages too. From their tongue, their words, and their attire, 'tis like that our antagonists were Mericidian, thralls to the goddess Sophia, and victims of the Allagan's incursions. You suggest that Sophia's servants have been liberated from their containment. Called it. Then we have no choice but to accept word of her awakening as truth. Yeah, that look of, oh my goodness, let's go. Gods help us. The Warring Triad have proven formidable enough that we've roused them with a fraction of their true strength. Should Sophia break free at the peak of her powers, Jake and his friends won't stand a chance. Let's be about it then. Jake, Kryl, Unukalai, the three of you will make directly for Sophia's containment facility. Urianger and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Please don't die, alright?
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
The chains have broken free. Whoa. Also, the, like, tomb that was encased around here is really neat. Oh, there's the scales. Oh, this is the head, remember? There was the giant head that she was standing on. Alright, let's go. Oh, we gotta get inside the circle. Okay, so she got yellow lightning. Quasar.
Know you the full weight of death.
Okay, we're all running to the side. Oh, we barely got to see that little explosion thing. Into the center we go. Oh, I was so low health. Thank you for healing me. Whoa! Okay, so she dashes. I'm watching the floors because I feel like those tiles could mean something too. All right. Oh, these are the demiurge things. Got him.
Come forth, scales of revelation.
Whoa.
I would know the weight of your souls.
Whoa! Slide. Don't fall off. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, so she's tethered to that thing.
Back the balance. Sin must be balanced with suffering.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Oh, that's the head. She called her a daughter, too. We gotta watch out for her. Double, triple tethers. I don't know that I like the look of that. Oh, no! I'm so close! I was so close to making it! How was I supposed to know which one she was gonna be tethered, or she was gonna go towards? I'm sure there was a way to know, and I just missed it. That was epic. Yeah, there was some fascinating grace about how she handled different things. Take a screenshot with that. I see the goddess is no more. Well done. Once Kryl and Unukalai have rejoined us, we may safely depart. One thing yet puzzles me, however. How did Sophia's servants come to wake from their slumber? I think I know who did it. The little boy who likes to keep getting in trouble. We discovered the remains of a Garlean soldier in an adjacent sector of the containment facility. It is like the fool ventured too close to Sophia during the Empire's previous incursion and was enthralled for his troubles. The goddess would not even have been conscious when she claimed the man's will, and yet his mistake granted her the means to release her servants, and would have resulted in her own liberation had we not been on hand to intervene. During our investigation, Kryl discovered a subtle flaw in one of the mechanisms which held the goddess in check, a flaw which had plainly been added intentionally. The Allagans were fools to place their trust in technological bondage. To shackle such beings is but to delay the inevitable. Not save their total destruction shall free us from their menace. Let us return now to the Rising Stones and there consider the final step of this most needful task. The threat posed by this facility is far greater than you imagine, Urianger, and one not limited to the icons themselves. Sophia's remaining servants must be put down. Warning, deactivating stasis chamber support systems will result in subject termination. Enter identification code to continue. Do you know the code? Identification code accepted. Subjects terminated. So how does he know the identification code? Now I'm thinking that he's an Allag, considering that he hides his face. Oh, we saw that. Okay, I like that, because there's sometimes where people do stuff that we're not around for, and yet we get, as players, privy information. But in this case, we were actually standing in the background, so we definitely, as a character, saw that. Remember what was going on with the dragons and the quails, but against the tempered people? Yes, exactly. Which they looked really cool with their like deep blue skin and the light yellow hair. I don't know that that's because of the stasis or if that's just the way that they looked, but if it is the way they look, that's pretty awesome. While conducting a final sweep of Sophia's containment facility, we discovered that all of her remaining thralls had perished in their stasis chambers. This was your doing? Yes, it was. I chose to act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone we recovered. The true purpose of these prisons is far more horrifying than we first assumed. If you'll recall, both the fiend and the goddess were imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres were the prototypes which paved the way for the successful construction of an artificial celestial body. So these are the prototypes to Bahamut's moon. Eliminating one of them necessitated the destruction of the goddess's slumbering thralls. a distasteful task unbefitting of one such as the Warrior of Light. Thus did I resolve to perform the deed myself. Your notion of what may or may not be expected of Jake is presumptuous in the extreme. I don't know that I would have wanted to pull the plug on them. It's one of those, like, lesser evil things. That which you term a distasteful task is an essential part of our calling, a burden which every scion is sworn to shoulder. Distasteful task is definitely still a good phrasing for it, but we are aware of the consequences of it. This whole section is just rife with tons of new, like, lore and information, even about the Empire, that there are those who want to see the Legantus fall, but that are still also loyal to the Empire as well. I don't know, there's a lot. Like, the fact that this stuff isn't required playthrough experience for continuing the story is pretty incredible. Greetings, Warrior of Light. But one pillar of the Warring Triad remains. Zurvan, the icon known as the Demon. According to the histories I have uncovered, this monstrous being was worshipped by a race of Mericidian beastmen. These creatures are the key to maintaining Zurvan's manifestation, and we can be sure that many such thralls will be imprisoned somewhere within the research facility. It is imperative that we determine their exact location as swiftly as possible. We dare not risk repeating the near disaster we suffered at the hands of Sophia's servants. As such, your fellow scions have already begun an exhaustive search, but there are several sectors which only you, Kryl, and I can enter without fear of enthrallment. Let us make our way to Azizla forthwith and aid the investigation. I think I said that name wrong. Azizla. Jake, it is good that we caught you. The facility has been swarmed by Imperial troops. Not the Imperial troops. Get those Guardians out of here. By their standards, did we judge them soldiers of the 6th. Aye, once more doth regular Von Hydra stretch forth his hand to seize the forbidden fruits of Allag. And once more have our meticulous wards been swept aside like so many cobwebs. Your meddlesome wards were destroyed from within by the pulsating energies of an icon. Oh wait, so the last icon destroyed the wards. Oh, and he came out? That's really not good. Nay, put up your weapons and listen. The followers of Zurvan have awakened, and they toil to rouse their master. And whilst you stand here quibbling over who picked the locks, my soldiers are inside the facility risking their lives and their sanity. You are welcome to leave at any time. You don't have to be here. But you cannot hope to succeed. The icon will enslave the minds of any who draw near. Thus did I seek out those with the power to resist his influence. Aid us, and mayhap my men will not perish in vain. Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Sort of. Twice have you bested me in combat. Will you now lend me that strength and stand against our mutual foe? 'Twas in opposing your reckless schemes that Yazel was lost to us. You expect us to simply forgive and forget all that has come before? I expect you to put aside your emotions and use your better judgment. But of course, I am dealing with savages. I will not stand here and justify the death of the Ice Maiden. We pursued our ideals, and you pursued yours. Such was the result. And mayhap you might consider another point. In these endless clashes, we have all lost comrades dear to us. Yet I choose to put aside past grievances and beg your champion's aid, to appeal to your reason. Yeah, he's still not a friend, though. Far from it. Thou art willing to build a bridge of common purpose upon such tumultuous foundations? I, too, am hesitant to accept this arrangement. Arkan Y'shtola. But the offer has been made to the Warrior of Light, and 'tis his involvement which shall ultimately sway its course. I shall abide by Jake's decision. Oh, jeez. The weight is on us now. I support Zurvan being stopped being the main response. Mistress Kryl and I are resistant to primal influences. We shall aid you where we can. Then let us be on our way. I still think I need a can to do like the in the helmet voice. Then let us be on our way. Whoa. I also noticed that they didn't give us like the duty finder thing, so. Like a suckling babe, he feedeth upon the ether siphoned unto him by his thralls. We must needs deprive him of this sustenance. Then we just destroy those devices. The three of us, then. Jake, Unukalai, we rush in together and each disable a generator. We cannot give them a chance to rally a defense. There are 4 mechanisms by my count. If I can avoid the Icon's miasma, my blade will make short work of the last one. All right, he's joining us. Let's go. Oh, he's strong, but we're stronger. 1 down. 2 down. Nice, nice. Didn't have to worry about any animation. Come on, Nunukai. You got this. Oh, he's waking up. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna get tempered. Yo, that was sick. That was so sick. Oh, he's a total boss. No, he's gonna get tempered. Oh no. Oh, I think he did. I don't think he's surviving that one. You saved me. Why? I told you, boy. Yours is a gift too precious to waste. A gift the Emperor may one day have need in his war upon these untamable icons. Emperor Varus, he raised me up from the ranks, stood against my detractors. I gladly give my life in his service. You must finish this. Slay these leeches upon our star. Kill them all. Kill Zervan. Wow. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Like, you can only feel so bad when an enemy dies. It was an honorable last stand from him. I'll give him that. Yeah, I was not expecting him to sacrifice himself. It's not often that I approach so closely to entities such as Zervan. How sharply am I reminded of the burden we place upon those whom are blessed with the Echo. That's okay, it's a burden we gladly take. Warrior of Light, thine is, as always, the most perilous duty. Gather to thee thy trusted companions and extinguish from this realm the fires of the demon himself. Hopefully he won't cut our sword in half. I kind of like our sword a lot.
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zervan now.
I guess I'll lead, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so he's got an AoE over there. Ooh! Okay, so he dropped that chunk. Great. Now he's gonna drop this chunk. Ugh! Well, where do we go now? Oh! Whoa! What?
Good and evil, the war eternal.
What? He's like a dragon man. All right, let's try to turn him away from the rest of the party.
My doubt is fled.
Okay, well, that failed. Okay, now there's 2 of them. Sorry.
Bear
Okay.
witness to my will.
Oh, he's over there now. Oh, this is the DPS check. There we go. Nice. Oh. Am I inside the shield?
Bow to my infallible judgment.
I don't think I'm in the shield. What? Okay, how did we survive that? That was definitely the Echo saving us. He's only half dead! Oh my goodness, what on earth? How are we supposed to kill this thing? Ow. Okay, I'm gonna assume that I'm supposed to go over to one of these. Okay, infinite anguish envelops your body and soul. I don't know if I like that. I can't tell if I'm doing just the most horrific job of keeping him turned away from all of the DPS, or if he's just gonna turn anyway. Because there's some bosses that they turn around no matter what you do. And so, ow, 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 ow. Oh, I forgot. I gotta remember that every time. Did I get everyone killed? I totally failed. I think I got everyone killed. No, did I fail at the oh my gosh. At the 11th hour, I ruined everything. Okay, he turned a lot. I was trying to heal LB3 and DPS took it. No, it's fine. Do you soak the matching color or opposite? See, I don't know anything about the matching color, how that works. So, same color, soak matching. Okay, so I think that has to do with some debuff that we get, that we have to go to the matching color. Blue debuff, infinite ice. All right, so them all go out. Blue! So it's 2 blue, 1 red. Into the middle, I'm coming. Woo! I cannot imagine how hard this is on extreme. There's a lot going on. There we go. I was like, wait a minute, it's limit break time. How epic. That was insane. Oh, well done. Well done. Perfection. Yeah, I can definitely tell that the primals as a whole are like leveling up their difficulty for sure. Every one of his thalls has been slain as far as we can determine. Our victory over the Warring Triad is complete. An impossible feat had we not been blessed with your cooperation. And let us not forget the efforts of Regula van Hydrus and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon would have awoken far sooner and possessed of far more formidable energies. The bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors on the return journey to Garlemald. 'Tis known that the Imperials recognize no god, yet they would honor the dead in their own fashion. I'm glad that they removed the body. I'm really glad about that. And when next we meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. It was an interesting exchange nonetheless. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation, it would seem I am surrounded by heroes, and yet my own actions were aught but heroic. I have not the qualities nor the character to stand at the Warrior of Light's side. What a curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you do not measure up to some arbitrary requirement? If you knew of the path I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I doubt myself so. Return with me to the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it. Sounds good. Okay, once again, I'm going back to an earlier statement that I made last stream. How is this not required content? I promise to tell you of my journey, of who I am, and of where I am from. The truth is, I am not of this world. All right, refresher. We learned last time that there was like multiple world/stars, and that I think this character's master is from one of them. So hopefully there'll be a little bit more, but I'm just trying to start from a baseline of what I remember from the last stream and information. So I was born of a different star, a child whose power of the echo was too feeble to save his dying world. Ooh, cool eyes, the purple. A child who, unlike you, never became a warrior of light. When all I knew stood on the brink of destruction, I was yet half grown. Had I been born but a handful of years earlier, history may have been written a different tale. The seeds of other heroes that have had yet to fully sprout may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you now as the Void. The Void. It was during the Crystal Tower, at the very top of the Crystal Tower, the cloud of darkness kind of broke through, and we had to enter it, and we fought a whole bunch of monsters and everything, and then finally escaped. That's the Void, right?
Correct.
Right. But is that plane different than the plane that the Asians are on in their little 12 platforms? Or is that, as Smiles in the chat, I can't...
Nah, I can't say too much. So.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. So where the void scent come from, the void is where the world was that he comes from. Though Jake knew not that I spoke of my homeland, I have explained to him before the cause of its ruin. A magic was devised to contain a defeated primal's might within a stone known as Aurosite, and the energies which bled from this imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for ether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends. Okay, maybe not. And none who clung to the faint traces of light were strong enough to oppose them. Aww. The demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's ether in even greater amounts, until one day the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness, an entire world unmade in an instant. The void scent you encounter here in this realm are the twisted remnants of once mortal beings who gnaw on what motes of life force remain. That, to me, is taking me back to the very first void scent that we met, the little flying creature, when we encountered Thancred. And that was once a mortal being, like a hero or something, that has gotten completely twisted. And as I lay dying, beaten and broken in my failed last stand, 'twas my present master. Wait, Elidibus is his master? Who found my tormented spirit and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. Okay, yes. So the rift that the Asians hang out at is different. At my mentor's feet did I learn of the nature of reality, of the existence of mirrored worlds, and the eternal struggle between light and dark. Sudden and overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by a calamity beyond imagining. Whoa, this is a game changer here. That means that if light were to 100% win, according to him, then the world would suffer a super calamity, which I think is partially maybe why Elidibus and the Asians are not focused on darkness winning or light winning. They're focused simply on chaos. Maybe. Now, I'm not saying the Asians are good guys. I'm not. I'm just trying to put 17 puzzle pieces together and they don't all fit correctly. As the self-appointed custodian of this balance, my master warned me that the source, the first of all worlds, slips perilously close to oblivion. Is this world Orzia the source, the first of all worlds? In what spirit did this master proffer such a warning? A benevolent gesture or a veiled threat? To these questions and more do I mean to coax forth answers. Yet no matter his intention, that Hydaelyn doth teeter on a knife's edge is an undeniable truth. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make? So Hydaelyn needs to have enough strength to keep the light, fighting back, but not so much that it overwhelms and also is 100% either, supposedly. I chose to join my master and act as his instrument on this star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. I will see this world saved. And yet I hesitated at the most crucial of moments. What rights have I to stand alongside a true warrior of light? You can still become your own warrior of light. Personally, I find that faith in my companions allows me to act unhindered by uncertainty. I hope she's a repeat character. I know that should I ever falter, Jake and the others will be there to support me or steer me back on the right path if needed. Of course we will. In the days leading up to my world's destruction, I was entirely alone. I never knew what it was to have such comrades. I cannot imagine the loneliness you must have felt. But look around you now, Unukalai. You're not alone anymore. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So is he officially joining the Scions? My apologies. This is difficult for me. For so long have I spoken from behind a mask. Is he going to put it back on? We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. I should hope you appreciate the irony of that statement. Mr. Glasses all the time and hood up all the time. I mean, it's true. It's true. He's just so used to wearing glasses, he doesn't even think about it anymore. The cute little wave. 5,000 gil. I'm rich beyond measure. And with that, the Warring Triad is complete. We beat it all. We did it somehow. Somehow. We mostly survived. I only got everyone killed like twice. No big deal. No big deal.